Hey guys, it's Melissa. Today we're going to talk about using the SVG clip art files within Silhouette Studio. I'm going to be using a file today from the Clipic bundle, currently available on fontbundles.net. If we go in here, the bundle includes lots of different folders, and the one that I want to use today will actually be the unicorn folder. So when I open up the unicorn folder, I see all the PNG files, and of course these are files that have a clear background. And then right here we see unicorns.svg. So we're going to double click on this to open it up, and then we have all of our unicorns appear. Now you may or may not need to ungroup all of this. Let's see. Okay, this paper is separate, so I'm just going to delete it out of the way. All of these guys are separated from these guys. I'm only going to be working on one today for you guys. So let me just get rid of these and just have one here so I can show you how to do this. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is ungroup until we can no longer ungroup. So the option's still there. Okay, we can no longer ungroup, so it's ungrouped far enough. Now you see that we have all of these different colors that we need to separate. The hardest way to do this is to actually go one by one and separate colors. The easiest way is to kind of combine light colors so that you can make a file that you can cut in your Silhouette. I like to go to my Select by Color window and go to by Fill and pick things that are similar. So, okay, this is the only black that's in here. So it clicks everything that is black, and we're just going to do Command G to group those things together. Then we have the green, hit Command G to group it together. All the blues, I don't see another blue color, so I'll just group those together. Now we have purple. We have this yellow, and we also have this yellow. So if you hold down Shift and click this yellow as well, it'll select everything that's yellow. We're going to hit Command G to group it together, and then in a little bit we can go into or we could do it now, just go into the fill color window and change it all to the same color so you'll know what it will look like when it actually prints. Okay, so now we'll do these two grays that are similar. We'll just hit Shift to select both of them, hit Command G to group those together, and then also change those in this window to whatever gray color, just so you can see that it will look similar. And we'll do these pinks, and I'm just hitting Shift on all of them, and I'm going to group them all together. This is going to look different than the original color, but this is the fastest way to go through and get this all done. So now instead of having, 13 colors or whatever, here's the purple. We may even combine the purple and pink together. And you don't have to do that. You can, of course, have as many colors as you want to use. But if you want to go ahead and get something out pretty quickly, this is a fast, easy way to do it. Okay, so now when we do Select by Color, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. And so you can move, this is the white part, you can move the yellow part away, you can just move each part away from the design. Okay, now that we know we have our 7 colors, the easiest way to print this out, I draw a rectangle and I'll just stick it over here, or a box or whatever you want to do. And then we're going to select it. We are going to Object and Replicate, and we're going to go to Replicate Options. And when you scroll down on here, we're going to do the number of copies will be how many colors we have. So now we will just hit Replicate. So now we have 7 options. So we're going to click one and then click a color and hit Group. And then we'll move these over here. This is only for aligning after you have printed. So here's our pink. We'll pick another rectangle, pick any color, doesn't matter which one, and hit Group. And then move it over here. Same thing. We're going to hit Group. And then we had one that was just clear spots that we don't need, so we'll get rid of that. So now once you cut this out for your decal, lining it back up, all you have to do is align these rectangles together and the decal will line back up exactly like it's supposed to be. For this part, you may or may not want the whole outline. If you want to keep the whole outline, you can. If you want to ungroup this part, and just select like the eyes or the hair, different pieces of the outline, you can do that as well. So it's all up to you on how detailed you want your design to be. But like I said, if you cut it just like this and then you layer everything, let me put these back together because I ungrouped them. You're going to lay these rectangles exactly on top of each other. Then whenever you do your decal, it will end up looking exactly like this. Okay, once you have everything grouped and everything is attached to a rectangle, you can pull everything off of your mat, or you can go into the silhouette program. We're going to do send to silhouette, adjust cut settings, and click on advanced. And we can cut by fill color. I know this looks crazy, but if you unclick all of these boxes and you just put the black down, everything that is black will cut first. Then we're going to uncut the black and we'll go to the next color. Then we will unclick that and go to green. So you can just replace this sheet on your mat with the color that you need to cut and cut by color without actually moving everything off of your mat. You can do it this way, or you can go through and move things off one by one and just pull them over to your mat and arrange them. If you have a little scrap piece of yellow and a scrap piece of blue and you can fit them all on your mat this way, which is kind of hard with the block, you can arrange them that way as well. Okay guys, I hope this answered all of your questions about using the SVGs in your silhouette program with these files in order to make cut files, decals, t-shirts, whatever you're wanting to make. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below and we will see if myself or someone can help answer those. Y'all have a good day.